Hey everybody, definitely Zeph Zen here. I just wanted to come on to that was a powerful episode of the So Victory Fest 2022's pre-show. We just finished up a session. I can't even talk. I'm definitely mesmerized and taken aback. And yes, you want to see me cry, this probably is when you get the chance to see it. I just wanted to share this because I was so moved by this conversation. This episode 5. I'm going to put it up on screen. So we just went live for this 20 minutes episode. It turned to about half an hour. It's a conversation from one of our upcoming tracks for So Victory Fest. So in case you don't know what it is, So Victory Fest, you can go to sovictory.com. It's happening May 10 to 12. The event is to just elevate and empower women all over the world. Especially, we're going to celebrate the female trailblazers' victories, past, present, and future. So we have this pre-show that we do weekly every Thursdays, a pre-show leading to the main event. So I'm going to put it up right here. So we are here Thursdays. We go live. We have talks, conversations, and stories to share that elevate and celebrate women who inspire change for a more equitable and empowered world. And today's episode that I just finished, going live with, producing for our show ambassador Pauline Kwasniak, all the way from Ireland, and Afzan from Malaysia. The title of this episode was "Mental Disorders in the Professional World," and yes, it is from our event track, Mental Health, Wellness, and Mindfulness. I want to show you the image, right? So this is the image we took after the show, because we figured we have to take this screenshot and picture so that we can share it with all you folks out there. What went down, people? I'm just inspired by this. And shout out to you, Afzan, if you're watching this. I just want to do a quick shout out. First of all, this woman stayed up because it was 12 a.m. in Malaysia. She stayed up to have this conversation with us, right? About her experience of mental disorders in the professional world, what happened to her because she was diagnosed with bipolar. And something came up through this conversation today, and I wasn't supposed to be on screen, but I jumped on screen anyways because I felt so inspired and moved, because Afzan had mentioned and shared during the show that during one she's going through therapy and doing medication, but one of the suggestions that was given to her was journal. I'm going to tell you this. I just kind of stayed behind the scene and thought maybe I'll just jump on and I'll just listen to what Afzan has to share first. But when Afzan said this, I just needed to share, because what it was folks, I'm feeling quite vulnerable right now. But like I said, if you want to see me cry, this probably would be the good chance, right? So this was the great picture that we took after the show. So this was the show, right? Titled Mental Disorders in the Professional World, hosted by our show ambassador Pauline Kwasniak from all the way from Ireland. And then we were done. I said, let me take the pictures. So we did take the pictures. But folks, during this conversation, what came up was, so Afzan shared the fact that, she was asked to journal, and she said she couldn't relate to journal. Therefore, she couldn't, because she just can't journal. Like, it's not her thing. So she actually has used another form of, relief. She found in her journey with the bipolar diagnosis, she found a way that has helped her. It was therapeutic, not journaling, therapeutic. And me listening in the backstage, I'm like, you know what? I actually have to get on stage and share this story, because I kind of related to her about this. Because folks, I'm going to tell you folks, professionals out there, and I hear you are professionals and stuff, but you know what? Sometimes when people tell me journal and write down, I want to shout, because I cannot relate to that. Does anyone here relate to this story? If yes, please say yes in the comments, because I know I'm I'm not the only one probably, and Avzan is probably not the only one who have experienced this. When people tell me to journal, I find it really hard. Just like food, right? People don't like spicy food, like salty food and all that. And we say, here, have this food. They go like, I can't. Even they try really hard, they can't. So for me, when somebody tells me journal when you're having stress and all that, try to journal, I cannot relate to that. And in this episode today, which is, in case if you need to get the replay, I'll send that information. I'll put the information on screen so you can go to find the replays. So Avzan had said one thing she discovered that was therapeutic for her. Instead of journaling, she found out a way to do that. So to really find out what she shared, go to, I'm going to put it up right here. This is where you can actually get the replay. Go to live.sowvictory.com to get the replay. I'll show you in a short video how you can do that. But what came out for me was, I don't know if you can relate. If you can relate, just say yes. Say something in the comments so that I know you're here. This is why we're going to do this event, folks. In case you don't know yet, this event, you can go to our website, sowvictory.com. It's about 39 days away. Please, please, please take a look at the awesome lineup that we have already. These are just 20 speakers that we just featured, but we have a great lineup and more. But what I wanted to say was, she said something that I related to, and I just had to be on camera and share it. She said she found a therapeutic way, not journaling as was suggested to her. But I want to come on and share this quick video and share it with all you professionals out there, even friends who are our support systems to beautiful folks who are, managing their mental health issues. I want you to be aware of what you say to them or how you respond or make suggestions. Because sometimes, go ahead, journal. Professionals, I know, that's sometimes like part of your text and you tell everybody, here, journal. But not everybody can do that, and maybe what you can say is make other suggestion. If it's not journal, maybe go take a drive, cycle, find something beautiful, therapeutic for yourself, because this is all a customized experience, right? And I felt the nudge to get on stage and just kind of commend Avzan for sharing that, because now what you've made me realize and what kind of awareness that you've created for me and maybe for some people out there is, it is not a one size fits all kind of thing, right? It is a journey for us, a recovery journey for us. We have to figure out what works for us, even though the professionals may say, hey, do this. Yes, to a certain point, we're going to try. But if we can, we also have to find probably other solutions that work better for us. So thank you, Avzan, for doing that, because I was really inspired by the fact that, I hear so many things, so boxed up, like labeled in certain way. If you want to get better, do this and do that. But it's not really, because it truly is a custom experience and journey for everyone who's walking the shoes, and especially for you, Avzan, who actually has been diagnosed with this bipolar mental health issue. I commend you for being such a trooper, for sharing your story, your journey, and creating the awareness. I felt validated. That's the word I related to. I felt validated that I'm not the only one who can't journal as a therapeutic way, as a way to maybe be in my journey of recovery, whatever that is, just from being stressful or depressed during the week or too much work. I'm glad that you said it, because I related and I felt validated, because I felt like I was the only one. I'm like, why do people keep on telling me to journal? And I'm thinking, I can't seem to relate to that, because that's not how I best execute. So I think understanding the support system, our options for solutions, is kind of important. So thank you so much, Avzan, for sharing that with us on the show today, because that was truly inspiring. And I was able to capture the moment post a show right here, folks, Pauline, Avzan, and myself. And it was important for us all to hear that from someone who's walking the shoes of mental health, right? So it's very important that I think that we listen, we pay attention to what's being said to us, and as co-workers, as colleagues, as friends that make up a support system for anyone who's going through any mental health challenges. Listen. I think we really have to listen and also be there and support them in the best way that they need it, right? Not the way we need them to be. They have to walk their own shoes. What solutions? Even though even going through therapy and medication, what solutions is just not usually one size fits all. It's usually a customized experience and journey. So Afzan, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing, for being such an activist in creating the awareness of mental health issues in this world that we live in today, especially, I think, post-pandemic. So folks, if you get the chance, please go to our website. All right, I'm going to put it up right now. So Victory Fast will be is scheduled to go live on May 10th to 12th. You can scroll down the website. We just announced 20 speakers from all over the world. You can see the flags there. And our 4 tracks that we will be featuring at the event: mental health and wellness, diversity, equity, inclusion, leadership, community, and collaboration. And today's episode that talked about mental disorders in the professional world, and this was like the nice image I captured after that, kind of brought me to tears because I felt like the world needed this so much. And that's why, my team at So Victory Fast, my co-ambassadors, I wouldn't say but our co-ambassadors at So Victory Fast have committed their time and volunteering their time to make sure we bring the best content to help all of you women out there, an opportunity to elevate and empower other women. And this is a place where we would gather virtually and also celebrate the victories of female or women trailblazers, past, present, and future. Today was just me having a lot of Zav Goosies. I'm going to put it up right there. Zav Goosies! And definitely having a lot of them. All right. So that's it. I just want to say thank you again. And in case if you would like to actually get connected with Afzan, this is her information. So I'm going to put that on screen. You can go to her LinkedIn and you can find her. She is a mental health advocate. Really awesome. She shared in the story today, like how she, was diagnosed with bipolar and how it has affected and she shared her story before and after therapy and medication, and what kind of work she's doing now, to help other people too. And then you can also go to her link tree. She has a Babanology. That's basically what she has been given by people who love her. And that's an awesome thing. So folks, please come join us. So Victory Fast 2022, May 10 to 12. So we're about 39 days away from the event. Get more information and share it out with the world. We'd love to see more people sharing their story and their journey, and hopefully inspire you for the next year coming on. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I can't even talk today because I'm just so moved by that episode, and I just had to share. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for listening and tuning in. Even if you're watching a replay, make a comment so that we know we can continue the conversation and engagement post this broadcast. Bye, everybody.